On today's episode, we're making pickled red onions, roasted crispy chickpeas, tzatziki sauce with pita bread, and some shrimp wraps. I want to keep it light, nice and easy, and pretty fresh for today. First thing we're starting with, pickled red onions. We're gonna cut this onion in half, peel off a layer, and we're gonna slice them pretty thin. Take our onions and put them in our jar. A cup of vinegar, a cup of water, a tablespoon and a half of salt, about half a tablespoon of sugar, I think that's about it. Put this over a burner here. We're gonna let that heat up and dissolve. We'll take a little bit of this dill. We're gonna put a little bit of that dill in there. Make sure we got enough left over for the tzatziki sauce. Pickling liquid. Plenty hot, right? We're gonna shoot it down the barrel here. Pop that lid on. And we're just gonna ignore this for the next 30 to 45 minutes. Next on the agenda is the crispy chickpeas. I've got drained, rinsed chickpeas. I want to put them on this pan to dry them out. Just kind of gonna pat them out with a paper towel. Get some of that moisture off. I've seen a lot of methods on how to create these crunchy chickpeas, and I'm kind of gonna take the best option from a couple of the suggestions and make it my own. So we got this tray. We should probably lay down some of that grade A parchment. I'm gonna stick them in the oven. We're looking at 350 degrees. We're gonna need those in there for about 10 minutes. In the meantime, excuse me, we're gonna get our tzatziki sauce going. 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes to kill. Get our sauce going. And we need Greek yogurt. Get about 3/4 of a cup to a cup of Greek yogurt. Get that in the bowl. We're gonna take a cucumber and we're just gonna put it into a manageable size. Trim off some of the side here. Find our grater. Grate cucumber into a bowl. Try to separate some of that cucumber from the water, juice. Bring our bowl back into play. Get the cucumber in there. I'm gonna zest. Some lemon. Juice some lemon. Get some salt going. Some of our fresh dill. Get off some of these long stems. Work down that dill. Do a splash of oil. And just a little bit of black pepper. Not bad. Ooh, not bad. We'll set that aside. I'm gonna keep them moving around the pan just to kind of evaporate some of that water. For the chickpeas, I decided, or thought about wanting to make kind of like a shawarma seasoning blend. So we're gonna take some turmeric, some cinnamon, some cumin, some ginger, some paprika, coriander, cayenne. I think that's cardamom. Cardamom. Hot beans. Take some of this oil. We're gonna toss these in olive oil. Make sure everyone gets a little bath here. Back in the oven, 20 minutes. We got some store-bought pita bread here. Woo! We're gonna brush them lightly with some olive oil, extra virgin. And we're gonna take a little bit of salt and just kind of give them a good little sprinkling of salt. And then we're gonna put those in the oven right under our chickpeas so they can warm up. We still got about 10 minutes on our chickpeas. We're gonna get some things going for our wraps. We got some lettuce, a little bit of that leftover cucumber. The reason we made those pickled onions is to put them on our wraps. So we've got our lettuce, our cucumber, our pickled onions. We've got our tzatziki sauce that will be kind of like a sauce for the wraps. No, yes, maybe so. And we've got some shrimp that's been thawing out, which we will get to once everything's out of the oven. I don't want too many things going at once, best not to do that. We're not gonna need much lettuce, honestly. And the wraps that we'll be using, it's gonna be these Carb Balance I'm just gonna make one wrap for the video, save the rest for my wife for dinner. We're gonna use these sun-dried tomato basil wraps. Just gonna get a little bit of lettuce going. And then for cucumber, just want a little bit here. Put this down in half. Slice it pretty thin. Probably plenty. And we'll just eat those. Little toppings there for a wrap. Now it's probably a good time to start drying off our shrimps. I think we'll just do 4 shrimps for Joe, huh? These shrimp are gonna be real easy. There's really nothing, you know, groundbreaking about them. Cut the tails off. We'll just leave these aside. I think we're done cutting for the most part. We'll get our hands washed here. I'm gonna say the pita bread is probably warm. Nice and warm pita. hot pan. Salted, oiled. A little bit of that green. Some of our sauce. Put a little bit of the Creole season. Creole. Holy shit. Uncultured swine I am. Creole seasoning on our shrimps. We got times up on the chickpeas. Get those out. How's that looking? We'll take a little bit of our shawarma blend. Toss those up. That's probably good. We're gonna go back on the pan. I'm calling it. 10 more minutes. We're gonna get our pan heating up. For our shrimps. Pan's probably way too big. So this will probably go real quick. Maybe some more of that Creole seasoning. Call it what it is. Call them done. So we'll get our wrap going. Lay down some of that lettuce. Shrimp. Light on the shrimp, I guess. Put that cucumber in there. Bring our sauce into play. And then last but not least, oh shit. You know what we forgot? Some of these pickled red onions. That's it. That's the works right there. Got roasted chickpeas, shawarma. Got a shot there, Joe. Roasted chickpeas. Not quite crunchy, but I would eat all of them, you know? That's my story, I'm sticking to it.